Now we are turning to what women want men to know about menopause and perimenopause with Tamsen Fadal, author of the book How to Menopause. Let's take a look at a clip from her forthcoming documentary, Before the Pause.
I was just so lost.
You can just always be honest with me. If you're having those hard days, I can make them easier. Or if you need me away from you, I'll get away from you. And if you want me close, I'll be close to you. I don't, because I guess sometimes I just can't read you, and trying to guess what you're feeling could definitely make for worse days.
I love that. If you want me away from you.
Holy moly. Wow. Yes. Tamsen, it is so great to have you here. I'm sure there are so many people watching that who can relate.
Right?
Let's start with what you call the 5 M's that men need to know.
Yeah, this always excites me because when we're having a conversation about menopause and men, this is where it begins. The first one I think is mojo. That's the big thing, because I think that women are very confused during this time. Men are equally confused. And I always put that at the top because that's sort of where this conversation starts. Women have a low libido during this time. So mojo is, something that they don't have, and men get confused as to why. I think the next one, mood. Mood is a big one. That goes without saying. When you lose hormones, when your hormones start to peter off, you're feeling different. You're feeling anxious. You've got rage. You're not remembering things quite so well. And your mood can really decline during this time. So it's important to keep an eye on things so you know what's happening.
That's so important. Okay, so in your experience, what are the questions that partners should be asking the women who are going through this right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's some questions I think that are really important. One, of course, is there something I can do to help? I don't think that support means you have to have expertise. Yeah. I think support means you have to be there to listen. I'm here to listen. What can I do? How can I help? Is there something you want to talk about?
Say that again, because it's so important. You don't need to be an expert.
Yeah, you don't have to be an expert to be supportive. And I think sometimes that's where men worry. Men worry that they have to actually understand everything about menopause. I think where we are right now is really exciting, because when we talk about those 5 M's, we talk about all sorts of things. We talk about marriage and mood and mindset and mojo and making conversation. And I think what we're finally seeing right now in this menopause conversation is that companies are listening. Telehealth companies like MIDI are reaching out to me saying, we want to bring men into this conversation too. And that's what's so important, because if men understand the type of questions to ask, I think women feel they're understood somehow and not trying to explain it all.
So those benefits of the conversations, it not only helps, it helps both people in the situation, right?
Oh, gosh, doesn't it? Well, I think, first of all, a woman feels validated, right? And then I also think that when you have that active listening going on, you can communicate with each other about what's happening, so you're not left confused. If a guy doesn't understand, or your partner doesn't understand what's going on with you, they can assume the worst and go down another road and not realize what's happening. And I think women have been silenced way too long about this conversation. The fact that we're just starting to talk about menopause and perimenopause is mind-boggling to me. So I get real excited to have it.
Oh, absolutely. And this documentary, Before the Pause, it's not just for women. It can help men answer a lot of questions as well.
Absolutely. Well, you saw the couple that's in the documentary. What's important about it is we actually went to a men's group in Brooklyn, and we talked to a bunch of men who were talking with each other about menopause and how they talk to their wives and their partners about it. So it's really exciting. Dr. Lisa Mosconi, one of the renowned neuroscientists, is part of it. So she talks about the mind and the part that it plays. And we also talk about hormonal households in this film. So it's really understanding the years leading up to menopause, perimenopause, which can be up to 10 years of our life.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. So it's really important we have this conversation. So we call it the prequel to menopause, which is Before the Pause.
Long overdue, at the same time, right on time, Tamsen. It is so great to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you both. I appreciate it.
And M Factor 2, Before the Pause, premieres March 19th on PBS. Congratulations again.
We will all be watching.
Thank you.